Joining us now is Josue the Prodigy Vargas, who's coming off of a huge victory Saturday night at Madison Square Garden and won his first title belt. Josue, you there?
Josue.
Excuse me? Yeah.
Yeah, what's up, brother?
What's going on, man?
What's up? What was the question?
Hey, look, I'm gonna give you an A count right now, bro.
No, I was not listening.
I'm giving you an A count right now.
Well, Josue, you won your first title belt this Saturday night at Madison Square Garden. How does that feel?
It feels great. I feel excited. It's just the beginning, you know. My first title as a professional boxer. It means a lot to me, my family, my supporters. As you can see, I gained a lot of support from that fight since Saturday. It was a great fight. I give a lot of respect to Noel Murphy. He came ready to fight. He came in shape. We both looked good, but of course, in the later rounds, you could see he couldn't hang with me anymore. Like I was just too much for him. The more rounds that goes, the stronger I get. You know.
Let me tell you something. I ain't gonna lie. You was throwing some vicious overhands
and he was
left
taking that.
hook. He was
taking them.
No. In one round, he held you like, please,
Round 7.
like yo,
That was
just
round
stop.
7.
Yeah.
Like stop punching me. I mean, he did give you a nice Oreo cookie. I will say that. He did give you a nice Oreo cookie.
But look,
you're light skinned. You're light skinned, so I'm gonna let
off-
you get a pass.
It started off with a headbutt in the second round. You can see in the video, and then in the third round, he threw a straight left in the same eye that I got headbutt.
At the end of the
and
round,
that's
yeah.
when it started. Yeah, and that's when it started getting bruised up in the later rounds. That's what happened.
But Josue, let me ask you. First of all, it was a phenomenal performance on both your parts. I thought, honestly, up until that point, you guys were literally the fight of the night. And
Yeah.
I have to ask you, was it a lot harder than you anticipated that fight to be?
I mean, the only reason why it was like in the beginning, it was like a little bit not back and forth because he was not really throwing combinations. He was just using his jab a lot while I was trying to put the pressure and come in, you know. Because when I had sparred him before, I was not giving him respect. I was just standing there with him and just killing him in the inside because I'm much stronger than him, so he can't hang there with me. So the reason why it started off like that is because number one, I start in the later round, I start getting stronger and stronger and start putting the pressure.
Right.
And my second win start kicking in. But if I would have started the way I started in the later rounds, it would have been a stoppage, like in the 6th, 7th round.
Listen,
I had him in the 7. The doctor even told me I was this close to get up in the ring and stop the fight. If you would have threw more punches and would have landed more clean shots, it would have been over. The fight would have been done.
Hey, Josue, listen, Ho.
Ho.
Yeah,
Ho. Listen, I actually bumped into like another 140-pound contender sitting ringside that saw your fight the other night.
Name who?
Mikel Lepenias.
Oh, yeah, I was supposed to fight him.
And he said he's kind of like, he said the money wasn't there that they were offering him, but he said, damn, I wish I should have took it because like Josue didn't look too sharp. That was his exact words.
Yeah.
I mean, how does that make you feel? Like, you know, like a guy watches you fight and then they say like, I wish I would have took that fight.
That's what they say because they see it. They seeing it from the outside of the ring. They're not really in there with me. They don't know what it takes to be in there with me yet. He never sparred me. He never been in the room with me. So that's why he's saying that. And last week when he fought, I saw a little bit, like 2 rounds that Jose was showing me, and I was like, I don't want to see no more because he looked tired in the 5th round. He looked slow, and he was not even throwing enough. Like he was not even staying active. He was not staying busy. He was throwing one shot at a time.
Nah, yeah. Let's talk about
So
Lapierre and Murphy.
For him to say that, it sounds like he don't know shit about boxing. And he been.
Or maybe he's calling you out for a future fight.
Maybe he's calling you out
for a future fight.
Listen, I seen Lapierre and Murphy when they fought. Listen, Murphy was putting it on him.
No,
Murphy was on him. I was there
too.
front row.
I was there front
I
row.
seen Lepierre's. Listen, I saw Lepierre's last fight. Lepierre looked like trash. He was tired from the second round. He fought a guy that was nobody. Josue would have stopped that guy. The guy he fought. Listen, Lepierre is not on Josue's level.
I saw 2 rounds, and I ain't
Everybody knows that.
Jose, I'm gonna hang up. I'll talk to you later. I ain't want to see no more. The kid looked at man slow, no power at all, and no footwork. So,
but you know, in boxing, styles make fights.
Of course.
We can't always. Let me tell you something. You're in the ring. You got 8-ounce gloves on, and you got no headgear. Everybody's a threat. I don't care who you're fighting. Everybody is a threat. One mistake can cost you a fight. Like, if you look at a fight with, like, Mikel, right? How would that fight go? Like, how would you approach that fight? I mean, he's a lefty. He's kind of slick. He throws good body shots. But he sits in the pocket a lot. I mean, how would you approach that fight?
I mean, if he sit in the pocket with me like that, the way he was doing last week, it would be bad. It would be ugly. It would be ugly. As you can see, I was dominating Murphy in the inside. Like, he couldn't even hang there with me.
Nah, he was holding for dear life. I would say that.
Yeah, he was holding. He was hurt. He got hurt with an uppercut. And after that, he didn't want to fight no more. You can see it in his face.
I don't know.
You see catch-up. You saw everything.
You threw a
it's funny because you said if the fight goes 10 rounds, it's going to be ugly. You actually called it. You said, if I don't knock him out, and it goes 10 rounds, it's going to be ugly. And
that's what happened.
Really
but let's give Noel Murphy some credit because he is a tough Irish guy.
Of course, yeah.
He took some mean. Let me tell you something. You was throwing like in bad intentions. Like, I was like, I don't even know this guy anymore.
Jose, I gotta ask you.
I wanted to take him out.
Let me ask you, Jose.
It was a lot of support there in the garden. It was in a big garden, so I really, really had to show out and show the world who Vargas is, and everybody know who Vargas is. Like, I gained about 5,000 followers on social media just from Saturday.
Oh, wow!
That tells you a lot.
Look, don't get too big when you unfollow me and Jose and Larry and Henry. Don't get too big when you unfollow us.
Hey, you don't follow me. I'm family. I'm family.
Nah, I love you, man. Your father's crazy too.
Y'all all family.
Yeah, but Jose, I gotta ask you, bro. So in that fight, in the early rounds, when you were still trying to adjust to Noel, what was it that sparked it, that fire in you to, like, okay, I gotta step it up now? Or, like, what was it that your father might have said to you in your corner that woke you up?
Well, in the beginning, like I said, in the beginning of the rounds, it was like a little test match. Like, we was popping the jab. I was going to the body with the jab. And like, in the 4th round, my dad started screaming. I was like, calm down. I got it. Calm down. But he started yelling. He started getting worried for no reason, So after the fifth round, when I got up, or 4th round, I was like, yeah, I'm just going to bring it to him because I know he don't got nothing in the tank, He had a little bit good footwork, but he ain't had no power behind his shot, and he was not sitting on nothing. Right. So I'm just like, I'm gonna walk him down, not respect him, and take him out of there.
So
try to take him out of there. It didn't happen, but
so Josue, now that you're the champion, what's your plan for next? What's your schedule going to be like in 2020?
So it's gonna be a busy 2020. They're gonna have me fighting March 14th again at MSG.
Nice.
Defending the title and adding another title on top of that.
Oh wow!
I like how you say defending the title.
You're gonna have a big belt collection soon.
Well, can I ask you a question? How do you feel you match up against like the Ramirez's and the hookers, the Progress? Like where do you see yourself fitting in there? Like, let me tell you something. You're a powerful guy.
I mean, like you said, styles may fight, right? Mm-hmm. And everybody has a different style. Everybody fight different. So, meaning, with every opponent, I would look different. I could look good. I could look okay. I could look fantastic. So with these guys, I've been in the I've been in the ring with Ramirez. Like we had sparred like over 40 rounds. I was his sparring partner in Cali, so I know how that would be like. And he's WBC world champion. You know, I don't take nothing away from him because he's undefeated for a reason. He's 25-0, 17 knockouts. He got the WBO, WBC, so he's been doing a great job. And I give him a lot of respect. I think that would be a great fight, even with Regis and all these top guys. Like, I have been in the ring with all these fucking world champions, like Floyd Mayweather, Gervonta Davis, powerful guys, very powerful guys. Mike Garcia. So none of that faced me. Like, none of these guys put fear in my heart. I don't feel like I would give them a great fight and can even take the title from them.
So, you know, with you winning this belt, it puts you actually in the top 10 or top 5?
Top 15.
Top 15 or something.
The top
like
15 or something like that. I mean,
yeah.
Moving forward, right? If you had to pick a former champion or a champion right now, who do you think Josue Vargas would like to see right now?
Right now,
if you could pick somebody on the 25th.
I would like.
The 14th.
I would like
Whatever
I
you
would
say.
like I don't know. What do you think? Hank Lundy could be on the list.
Yeah, Hank Lundy.
Hank
like
Lundy's a tough guy, but I'm talking about like
Yeah.
I'm talking about like A list right now. I'm talking about A list. Forget the Hank Lundy. I'm talking about like from Ramirez to Progress to even
Like to get to those guys.
Lucas Matisse, he's a strong, still around 140.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking about somebody like top that fought at the upper echelon that you see right now.
Anybody that's at top 30, top 40. So if you look at BoxRec and you see any guys at top 30, top 40, I will face because that will put me even lower. That would put me fast to even fight for a world title. So any of those guys, I don't know who's top 30 or top 40. I don't know, but one of those guys will put me in the right place to face any of these guys for the world title at 140 pounds. So like I said, I'm fighting for 2 titles in March.
Do you have an opponent?
After that, no, not yet.
Okay.
So
After that, I will probably defend those 2 titles again. And maybe the third fight or fourth fight will be like a world title shot.
So you also got Puerto Rican parade weekend, you know. There hasn't been a big Puerto Rican star to take over that date yet. And
so I think I'll be fighting for a world title early 2021.
So like you're a Puerto Rican guy, you live in New York City. Puerto Rico has a big fan base like Felix Trinidad, Miguel Cotto, like even Freza Kendo, like they brought a lot of fans out. Are you trying to like strive to like compete with that? I mean, that's a big bar to like, you know what I mean? That's a high standard.
Yeah, I mean, it would mean everything to me, like to be the face of Madison Square Garden, fighting Puerto Rican Day weekend, having Madison Square Garden sell out, and all that good stuff. As you can see, like I said, I had a lot of supporters there, and I'm only 21 years old with 17 fights now. So just imagine 2-3 years from now.
Hold on, you're only 21 years old?
It's crazy.
21.
You're not
with
even
17 fights already.
You just made the limit to drink.
Exactly.
Now, Josue, how much of that do you credit to your trainer, Jose Guzman?
I mean, I call him my brother, so I like him a lot. You know, I have watched him growing up, training and going to his professional fights, to him being in my corner, working my corner, doing mitts with me, giving me instruction, guiding me the right way. You know what I'm saying? So, and another thing, every time before the wins, he made sure I don't, candy, none of that, drink no soda. So you gotta have a person like that in your team that will like watch you 24/7 because he know boxing, like he been there, done that. So you gotta have those guys in your team.
So, let me ask you a question. How big was it or how influential was. I mean,
Influential.
yes, for Andre Rozier to be in your corner.
It means everything because as you can see, he had Danny Jacobs. He had that night Richard Coleman. So that's another guy with a lot of experience training world champions. So for him to be in my corner and giving me the right instructions as well, just guiding me the right place, and and that shit means everything. And now my father, second chief, just fucking hyping me up and making sure I fucking step in the gas and take my opponents out of there,
Okay.
Well, Josue, thank you so much for joining us this week on BoxingInsider.com radio, and we look forward to having you back in the studio next year.
Hey, Josue, I'm stealing your belt.
I'd like to see you try.
Yeah, take it.
I stole it. I stole it.
He was actually the first one that grabbed the belt.
I did grab the belt from everybody.
Yo, nobody was letting me grab my own belt. Everybody was having a
let me ask you a question real quick,
Everybody
Josue.
was touching it.
Did you sleep?
Even ho was like ho, let me take your belt.
Who slept?
For like 10 minutes.
I took his
Who
belt.
slept with your belt? Who slept with your belt?
Huh?
Who ended up sleeping
My
with your
brother-in-law.
belt? Yeah,
brother-in-law.
he didn't. His brother-in-law
With
took the belt
with the outfit.
and he slept
with
with it.
the outfit. And it's still here. And the belt's still here.
Oh, my
And the
God.
outfit's still next to his bed.
God bless him. Hey,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not gonna say that joke.
Anyway,
That joke is
Josue, thank you
politically
very
correct.
much, and we hope you have a very happy New Year. And we'll
Ho
talk to you
ho
soon.
ho Josue.
Likewise, Larry. Likewise.
That's not Larry. It's Curtis. It's
No, it
Curtis.
was
not
Now,
Larry.
the next time you probably interview me, I'll be world champ.
Oh, we hope we interview you before
Whatever.
that.
We'll interview you anytime we want. I interview you on the corner of, in the Bronx, right?
Yeah.
You know, all that Bronx
Yep.
dude. Hang up on this dude.
All right, Larry.
We'll talk to you
Thank for
later.
having me.